Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Texas. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Purdue's offense will start in a bad spot here thanks to that return. Well, the energy in this building crew is just going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps brûlé. Let the good times roll.
And really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. And I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. They tackle him about the 14.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, he lost the ball. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense joins the party with a score. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
Part of the risk you take as a play caller when you throw the football in the 2-point conversion. The ball has got to get out of the quarterback's hands quickly, or else there's the potential of pressure and a sack. The defense does a good job of coverage, and it got after that quarterback there on the conversion.
So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Finding a bit of space. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Chance for the offense to get level here for that fumble return for a touchdown. 1st down and goal. And it's caught. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Flying for the touchdown on the right side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for...
touchdown, Purdue.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Crossing the 40. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the plus 49. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
No press coverage. The DB is backing up now. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
The gain moves the ball to a 34. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He'll be tackled. They'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. It's not the way you want to start. 1st down and 20 now. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37. The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, nearly picked off on a risky throw. Almost intercepted. He's going to bring up third down now. 7th play of the drive coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Using his legs here. Got space. Looking to score. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. That's an old-school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
That running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He can frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
And they'll run it into the end zone until they go up by a touchdown here. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here comes a handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Boilermakers will bring their punt team onto the field. Fair catch made at the 20. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? 1st down here for this offense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll test the right side here. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed. But you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. On the ground, it's Wolf. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Direct snap to the back. They give it to him again, but this time he's stopped short. They come up empty on the 2-point try. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Breaks loose at the 40. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, you're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Play action here on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And we're able to get him down. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Longhorns will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They go with a direct snap. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's brought down. A sack by the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on down.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Comes up with the catch. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. A short completion of the tight end. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Boilermakers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. This will likely be the last play of the half. I'll flip back to the QB. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. Oh, and he stopped short. The 2-point try fails, and that is how the first half comes to an end. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. The Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. He has first down yardage at the 46.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And the defense storms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid game there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to To be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Looking for the wideout. Intercepted in the end zone. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Looking to throw it on first down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
From the 15-yard line, it's second and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And the Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. And the route is on. Just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line.
offense goes to the pistol formation now. On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch is made down the middle. They bring it down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Defense makes the stop after the completion. Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game flip. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game.
And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. The Boilermakers will line up to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looks right for a quick completion. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. The Boilermakers line it up with 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Here's the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
And he pulls in the catch. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. We'll check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. He's going to hand this off. Powerful running here. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Looking to scramble now. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Finding space at the 20. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Longhorns. And this one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the out route. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
The offense really clicking here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's complete downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it again. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle, but 1st down.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Purdue.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They've converted one of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. What have they got cooked up with this 2-point conversion attempt? Catch made on the left side. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Defense is coming after him. He's got a man down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the Boilermakers will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
He's tackled quickly. The yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
325.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. 6th play of the drive coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a target, and it's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Boy, he really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Showcasing the shiftiness on that play, defense finally brings him down. Second down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
He bought some time, now lets it go. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Coming up, second down and goal. Caught near the goal line. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing.
Touchdown, Longhorns. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
53, Purdue, Texas.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages. A demolition, an evisceration. Snags the quick throw. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Here we go.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Third down play for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kick kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they couldn't use that when this football game was still in doubt. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.